Okay, so I've sold an idea to an executive. Congrats, that was awesome. What's next? And the main thing that when this is part of a coaching conversation, right? So it's somebody who had actually sold an idea, and they're like, okay, what's the next piece? And the next piece is to realize that you never stop selling that idea, right? Every next step is a continuation of the sale of that idea. Why? Because you're moving into the executive world. In the executive world, there's limited resources. And there are people who are very smart and well positioned who all have specific things that they think is the best use of those resources. And so you sold an idea that you thought was the best use of your resources, and somebody else was trying to sell a very similar idea or a different idea but uses the same resources, and for now they didn't, but they're going to come up with better reasons and they're going to try to sell it again, and then a new person's going to come in and they're going to sell an idea, and then someone over here is going to have another idea, they're going to sell an idea. So there's this constant kind of jockeying for what is a limited set of resources. So what you need to do is you need to be constantly selling, not blatantly, right? You don't need to just sell, 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 but you need to not think of it as a once and done, right? It's not like, hey, I got approval, great, let's go do this for 6 months, 9 months, a year, 18 months. Like, it's not the way it is. You need to start to think about the execution plan, which I'm assuming you understand. That's classically what you've done. But you almost need to think of what I would call the marketing plan. So when are you going to share something with other people? What are you going to share? How are you going to share it and with whom? Right? So you want effectively a marketing plan, or a sales plan for your project, right? When are you going to highlight it? Because if it goes too long, and you don't really remind people that it exists, you don't remind people of the benefits, somebody else is going to basically come in and sell an idea, and you might not get the funding that you want to continue, right? So this idea of you're never quite done. As long as the project is alive, you need to help keep it alive by going out there and selling those ideas.